So the parable of the unjust steward. Remember, Jesus spoke in parables because he was accused of being of the devil. So he spoke in parables as condemnation. Condemnation because people wouldn't know what he was teaching without a little further explanation. So the parable of the unjust steward. The parable goes like this. There's a really rich man, and he has debtors. And so he has a steward to manage his money and his debts with these other men. So the rich man finds out that the steward is squandering his money, stealing from him, so he fires him. So when the steward gets fired, he says, oh my gosh, I lived the good life. I can't go and work a normal job, and I'm too ashamed to beg. So he comes up with a plan so he'll never have to work. His plan goes like this. Before word of his getting fired gets out, he would go and meet with all his debtors and shrink their debts. He'd say, hey, you owe, 4 years worth of work. I'm going to take it down to 2 years. So there's a very significant amount that he shrunk these debts. The idea being that when these people found out what he did for them, shrinking their debts, that they would owe this steward. And that because they owed him, they would therefore take care of him so he wouldn't have to work. Pretty good plan, huh? So when the rich man finds out what the steward did, he praised him for acting shrewdly. Now remember, Jesus is telling this parable. So why would Jesus praise this man for doing something that he would teach is sinful? So look what the steward did, right? His future was very important to him, so he was willing to put out the effort to come up with a strategy to secure his future, right? We're familiar with this. People go to college, they study hard, they pull all-nighters, they really give up their life to studying and to secure a future. Maybe people come up with a product, they start a business, and they come up with a strategy to sell that product most effectively to secure the future by making the most money, right? So there's really only one thing in life that you are 100% certain of, and that is that you are going to die. So if people are willing to put out this much effort to secure a future that's going to end when they die, how much more effort should Christians be willing to put out to secure their eternal future? Securing their eternal future by coming up with a plan and strategizing the best way to expand and spread the kingdom. So that's the purpose of the parable. People are willing to put out so much effort to secure a temporary future. How much more effort should they be willing to put out to secure an eternal future? Now you know it. Go live it.